Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you today how to make this super cute purse nugget. Now you might have seen these on other videos. In fact, Don Griffin was one of the very first people that I saw that made this super cute purse nugget. So I didn't come up with the original idea, but I did modify the ones that I had seen in order to fit my nugget better, to make it a little bit more snug. So I thought I'd share with you today what I have found and then the modifications that I made to make this really cute little favor. It's just adorable. Even my son thought it was great. He made himself one. Alright, so in order to get started, the great thing about this little project is that you get to use a bunch of scratch pieces. And so I love using designer paper because the Stampin' Up! Designer paper is double-sided. So it gives me a lot of options, and I don't know about you, but I've often got lots of scrap pieces left over, so this is a super great project for that. And once again, here are a couple others, but just really great designs you'll find with this Stampin' Up! Double-sided designer paper. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this green one today. And this is then the paper pack that I've chosen, and I think I'm going to use the polka dots. And so what I've done is I've cut out two pieces, and I'll tell you what those two pieces are for. The very first piece here is going to be the outside of the Nugget Purse, and this measures 1 3/8 by 4.5 inches. And this is then going to be the belly wrap, the belly band, for the nugget inside. And that measures 1 inch by 3 inches. Alright, so this is where the modifications that I made to some of the other nugget purses I've seen come in, and it's with the actual scoring. So what I've done is I'm going to take my cutting blade off and use my scoring blade here, and you're going to score this at 3/4 of an inch. Then 1 inch, 2 1/4, and then 3 3/16. Now in a previous video I had talked about what the 16th marks are, so feel free to visit that other video that I've made. Okay. Now I've noticed that 16th mark, even though it might seem insignificant, actually really helped make the nugget purse a little bit better in my estimations of being a little bit snugger fit for the nugget. Okay, so there I've got my little purse. I'm going to take a corner rounder punch now and just punch out these two flaps here, which are going to be the front of my purse. Okay. And then taking a paper piercer, what you can do is estimating then off of the side, the edges of the purse top, probably about here and here. This is where you're going to put your ribbon for the handle of the purse. And the piece of ribbon that I liked using was 4 1/4 inches. I don't really like to have a lot of extra waste, and so I found that 4 1/4 for me worked, that I had enough to tie a knot and not have a lot of extra. So all you're going to do is to thread your ribbon through on the underside, and then you're going to tie a knot. This is going to be the trick to see if I can do it well on video. Okay, so once you've made your knot, you're going to want to pull it close to the end and then make sure that it's really tight. Now I like to pull it to the end so I don't have a lot to cut off, but I am going to trim that to get the tattied ribbon off. And then another trick is you want to make sure that your ribbon is straight, so it's not kinked or anything. And then same thing, you're going to feed it through the other hole and then tie it like you did on the other side. Okay, so here's my knot at the end. Just once again pulling it tightly towards the bottom of the, or the end of the ribbon, and then clipping off the tattied or frayed edge of my ribbon. And then once again I mentioned to keep the ribbon nice and straight. Got a great handle there. Okay. Now in order to finish up my nugget purse, I'm going to want to make sure that the bottom of my purse is has this kind of triangular shape. And once I have that shape, I'm going to take a 1/2 inch circle punch, and this is actually the other side of the paper that I'm using, and I'm going to punch out a 1/2 inch circle. Okay, so again, making that shape, that triangular shape, you're going to take your paper piercer again. You're going to line up the circle over the flat front of the purse, and then you're going to just take your paper piercer and pierce the middle. Okay, and I am taking a silver brad and just putting it through the center of that hole, and then opening up the back. Like this. Okay. Isn't that adorable? Just so really cute and super easy. If you needed to make a lot of these would be really fast and easy to make. Well, the very last thing that I would need to do is I would take my nugget, and I'll just take this one off and show you how easy it is to do. Because I've cut my 1x3 inch designer paper, just put some adhesive on the end. And then starting on the back, just adhere it down, and then wrap it around your nugget, and it ends in the perfect location on the back side. So just add some more adhesive here. And with those modifications that I gave to you in this video, your nugget purse slides in sideways, and then you twist it flat, and it's nice and snug, and it's not going to fall out very easily. Well, I sure hope you loved this project. I know that it's one of my favorites, and I've loved sharing it with my friends and my stamp club group. Feel free to visit me at FancyNancyStampin.com for other tips and tricks and other ideas, and I sure hope to see you again soon. Alright, have a great day. Bye-bye.